Final Destination.
All skulls on.
No Odd Job. Slappers only.
Father, I come to you wielding the spear of Bofadis.
Bofadis. I know no god of Bofadis.
Father, Bofadis nuts.
That's the noise Hades makes when you kill him.
I've never killed Hades. Just kidding. I have, because I am an epic gamer.
You're elite.
I like to pwn my dad. What if that was like the tagline to Hades?
If Hades came out in 2005, it would be called Hades Pwn Your Dad.
Hades Pwn Your Dad. What if like Supergiant they did the whole like alpha and the early access and people played the shit out of it. They loved it. And then the game came out and the only thing they changed was that you turn it on. Bing, bang, bing, bing, bow, dow, dow, dow. And then the words Hades Pwn Your Dad appear on the screen.
I can perfectly see in my mind the fucking like penny arcade comic of this game that we're just saying Pwn Your Dad.
Pwn Your Dad. Yeah, it's fucking Ethan Control-Alt-Delete and he gets his head chopped off and then it says like, you got pwned. And then he says, for the love of all things fraggable.
It's fucking hot in here.
It's fucking hot down here in Asphodel. And then instead of Hades, it's that one lawyer who wanted to ban video games or whatever.
Yeah, where he's like, video games don't make us violent, and if you say that they do, we'll fucking murder you.
Cut your fucking head off with the sword and the bow and the mitts and the punching and the
gun
and the shield that sucks. I haven't played this game in a while, but I played it a lot.
Oh yeah,
I probably should have played it. I probably should have seen if I can still complete one run of this game.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, here we go, just down in there. You get the fucking divine dash. You know what it is.
Yeah,
you know what it is.
Yeah, you know.
I feel like everyone's played Hades at this point. If you haven't,
I feel like this episode's gonna do numbers, Jordan.
I think so too. I think that but we say, every time we're like, oh fuck, people are gonna listen to the shit out of this episode. And then it's like, fucking no one. Oh, what are we doing? We're doing fucking, oh my god, we're doing Win Back. No one's played that game. I haven't played Win Back. And then that episode gets like 250 downloads. So maybe this episode will get no numbers.
Yeah, that's
no one's
fine.
Listening right now.
No, this is just for us.
This is just a treat for us. This is like our Pyre 2 episode. Everyone loves Pyre, but no one gives a shit about Hades. It's Supergiant's least appreciated game. Their hidden gem.
Yeah, really, really, really under the radar, that one. I feel like we'll eventually get all the Supergiant games. We'll be halfway done by the time this is done. So,
I mean, have you ever played Transistor?
I have. It's fun.
It's all right. I haven't played much of it, and I played Bastion was one of those games where I played all the way up to the end, and then I never remembered to finish it.
You never freed the Ura.
I don't even know what happens in that game.
They sing a fun song.
They do sing a couple fun songs. There's one that's like, and then there's another one that's like, and then there's also one that's like,
and then there's the one, member, Jordan, you didn't watch the Game Awards, did you? The 2021 Game Awards?
I've never subjected myself to Jeff Keighley's funny Game Awards.
That's good, because at the 2021 Game Awards, Darren Korb and Ashley Barrett were on stage, and they played a song from Bastion, and Imagine Dragons was also there playing along with them.
What if Darren Korb played a collaboration with DJ Ravi Drums?
Doing the Wii music drums specifically.
It's just Darren Korb playing Wii music, and they're like, we got the best musician we could find to play Wii music. They should, Nintendo fans always asking for a F-Zero game, a good Star Fox game. I need another Wii music. Let's put that on the Switch, and let's get that HD Rumble in there, and this time it'll work.
Yeah.
This time it'll be a good game.
Yeah, no, they kind of got the bad first run out. They did the first draft. Now it's time to really
time for the good version. Time for the good version. But this time we're talking about a game that's worse than Wii Music, which is Hades, a 2020 roguelite. And I say light with the utmost of venom. This is a disgraceful entry in the roguelike genre because because it's fun.
Because it's fun and you can beat it.
It's beatable and it's fun. And those are the two things. I'm pretty sure that there was like the Berlin definition of roguelike conference. And the two things they said were that it's not fun and you're not able to beat it. And this game is fun and you can beat it. So...
yeah, so just sorry, Supergiant. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. Try to make your game less fun, and don't let the skills carry over. Don't let anything carry over, and also the game should look like shit. Also, is the other thing. Real roguelikes look bad.
Yeah, the game doesn't punish me for turning it on in the first place, and that's just a fucking lost cause right there. Yeah,
exactly. Every time I lose, it should feel like I've made no progress.
This game kicks fucking ass, Jordan.
This was our game of the year 2020. So, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. We are the leading authority on what games are good.
That's right. We're gamer boys.
Speaking of our leading authorities on what games were good, I was listening to Arch Rival, who definitely a podcast that is comparable to ours, which is the Besties podcast, and I think we're both relatively equal in popularity and listenership, but I was listening to their Game of the Year episode, and I did not recognize half the games they talked about. So it just goes to show that we really separated the wheat from the chaff, the cream.
Yeah, money can't buy taste.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. So let's see. If you haven't played Hades, do.
Yeah, it's $25. What are you doing?
Go. Okay. Go. Have fun. See you in
pause the podcast. Beat your dad and come back.
See you anywhere between 30 and 150 hours from now. How was it? Did you like it?
The answer is yes, of course.
Who's your favorite character? Oh wow, Medusa's so funny.
Oh, love her. Big fan.
Medusa. Hades is a 2020 roguelite video game developed by Supergiant about the Greek gods, and specifically a funny little hot-footed boy named Zagreus, and he's trying to get out of the underworld, and he's got to do it, and then he's got to fight his dad.
Yeah, he wants to find his mommy, and the only way to do that, he has to fight his ex. He has to fight Big Snake.
He's got to fight two himbo. Well, a himbo and a bull.
And then he has to fight daddy.
And then he's got to fight his own dad. Kind of the classic hero's journey. Along the way, he's assisted by a bunch of Greek gods that are very problematic. And if you like any of them or draw any fan art of them, you are canceled. Because
cringe.
Have you ever read Greek mythology? Zeus is canceled, folks. Right here on the podcast.
No way, honey. The only swan I like is La La Soon.
Oh man, I was just thinking, you should never accept any of Poseidon's boons. Because do you know what he's done?
You know what he's done?
Do you know what he's done, that guy?
Jeez.
I'm gonna refuse that boon every time. This is the new version of the game, which is it's the version where you don't accept any of the boons from any of the Greek gods, because folks, they're pretty toxic people.
Yeah, it's a poor reflection of character on Zagreus. If he would
Zagreus
fucking
would take a
with
boon,
these ghouls in the first place.
Call out post for Zagreus taking a boon from Zeus. Oh man. And then you got to go through 3 levels, fight several bosses. Along the way, you make lots of friends. Along the way, you get your ass kicked a lot.
You get your ass kicked so much, but you know what? It's good because even if you get your ass kicked in the second room, you're like, you know what? I still got 10 darkness out of that, so I'm good. I made progress because the developers know how to make a roguelike that's fun.
Hades is the just one more run game of all time. I feel like one of the biggest reasons why is because when you are first playing it and you are working your way through and you don't really know where the end of it is, it's like, oh, that game, it feels so like grand. It feels like there's so much. And then the second you get to Dad, you realize like, oh fuck, this doesn't even take that long.
Yeah.
Like once you know how to do it, it doesn't even take that long. So then you're just like, all right, it's just 30 minutes. Let me just, like, it takes 30 minutes to get to Hades, so I might as well just do another. Like,
it's crazy. Like, I think my first run took me, and like I space out a lot when I game. My first run was like 48 minutes, I think, and then like one of the challenges you can apply is like, I think it's a time limit per room or per run, and it's like a minute. Even if it's like a minute per room, it's like, oh yeah, so doable, easy peasy.
Get through it. Like, it really does give you such a sense of like accomplishment when you finally get over, because it's just, I just love games where, because that's the cool thing about roguelikes, and I haven't played that many of them, but like,
because none of them are
things
good.
that give you so much trouble early on, when you fucking get, for me it was like, what is the first level? Is it Tartarus or?
Yeah, it goes Tartarus, Asphodel, Elysium, Styx.
Yes. So when you're in Tartarus and you're like, okay, I can get through to the end, no problem. But then I gotta fight Meg. I can't fight Meg.
Oh, she's
and then
so
you
strong.
get past, after you get past Meg, then it's just like, oh, okay, I can get past Meg. Yeah. And then you go through Asphodel, and you're like, how the fuck can I get through Asphodel? And then you get through, and then every other time you're just like, okay, and then, God, the first time you get to Theseus and the Minotaur.
Oh God.
Oh my God. That kept me busy for a while.
Honestly, I still think that fight's harder than Hades.
I think it might be, because I think I beat Hades on my second or third try, but it took me a few days to get past the himbo and his funny cow friend. God. His funny cow character.
They're the Ornstein and Smo of ancient Greece.
They really are, except they're fun to fight, and Ornstein and Smo are, well, not so much.
No, because they're from a Dark Souls game that's not Dark Souls.
It's not a very
3.
good Dark Souls game. Other things that we love about Hades. Good. Looks good. Looks good.
It's an interesting art style, because all of the characters are 3D models, but all of the backgrounds are like hand-drawn, sort of like procedurally pieced together from like hand-drawn art, but it works because the portraits are so well, like they adhere to the style. It's just a very stylish game. It's a game that like got a good ass art direction.
I think that everyone knows with Supergiant that the games are going to look good and have good music, and they're going to have a good story. But then the question that always is asked is like, can the gameplay speak for itself? And I think with Bastion, it was like, it's pretty, it's a fun game. It's a fun, enjoyable game. Transistor, it's a fun game. I think it had some interesting ideas. Didn't play much of it, but like, it is a fun game. And it gives you some fun things to do as you look at all the pretty artwork and listen to the good music. Pyre, best game. But also in Pyre, the gameplay isn't really front and center so much.
Yeah.
I mean, the gameplay is just one thing, and I love that. Listen, we've talked about Pyre, we love it.
Yeah, the gameplay is Ball is Life.
It's Ball is Life, and also it is Supergiant's best game.
It is, yeah. There is no debate here.
No debate, but Hades is like the first game I think by Supergiant where the gameplay really like excels so much that it wouldn't really even need the art and the music and the story to sustain itself. Like, I would play this game just as it plays, even if it didn't look pretty and sound good. IMO.
It's like, that's something that I feel like I've struggled with some other roguelikes, just because, like, thinking of roguelikes I do enjoy. I love Crypt of the Necrodancer. I mean, that's more because it's like rhythm based, but Spelunky can't do it because that is like the most roguelike of roguelikes, where it's just like start from square one. But like, you look at something like Binding of Isaac, then everyone says, oh yeah, the gameplay is so great, there's so much to do. And then I look at it and I'm like, oh cool, I had to look at pieces of actual shit and just like globs of like flesh on the screen. That's not fun to look at.
See, I think that Hades is both fun to look at and fun to play. And I really like
the balance.
It is, and I also really appreciate the weapon variety, and the game does a lot of very smart things to keep you playing and keep you engaged, like giving you bonus darkness to pick a weapon that you might not necessarily use.
Yeah, that 10% bonus really adds up over time.
And like the combination of the god boons, which, you know, if you haven't played it, they give you little. They just, as you play, you are specializing your build until you go to the very final boss fight, and then you are like at max power and you have everything. You have like this really defined weapon combo with what you have. And what I really like about it is that it helps to make every run very different.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's so many ways you can play. Like one time I played a run where all I wanted to do was focus on making my cast as busted powerful as possible. The cast is like a little projectile that you have no matter what your weapon is.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell you folks, if you haven't tried a cast build in Hades, it might be the way to go, because Dad melted. Like
so okay, but before we get too into it, Jordan, you got to tell me your favorite weapon.
My favorite weapon, it's got to be fists with the heal on them. That
just you just don't die.
You just cannot be killed. Fist is fucking great, and I also really like I see. It's been so long since I played fists and bow. Bow is really good too.
The bow is just okay. My favorite is the bow. So, okay, people who haven't played much Hades will tell you that there's 6 weapons. That's not true. There's 24 weapons in Hades.
There's so many weapons.
The aspect of Chiron bow is my favorite. That's the one where... Is
that the, like, homing one?
If you get, like... I mean, again, every weapon becomes busted if you get the right boons for it. But holy hell, when you, like, start upgrading the bow with the hammer and you, like... do like 8 shots that home in, it just every enemy turns to a fucking pin cushion.
What I really liked, I feel like the one that I remember very strongly with that was using that bow with was it Dionysus or maybe it was even Demeter with the ice power. Oh fuck, there's just so many good things. That one is so good for laying on status. But I remember I think what it is fists, the magnetic cutter, and
yes.
the heal. So you pull them in, heal. Ugh, fuck. Such a good build.
Another one I love is the sword. At first I hated the sword. I was like, this is fucking nothing, because all the other weapons do more things. And then when you get the aspect of Poseidon, you just become a cast god.
That's it. So the aspect of Poseidon with a cast build is like...
That's it. That's game.
That's the dad melter. And it's really funny because when you're in like early game, the cast is just such an ignored
It's
ability.
A stupid rock. Who cares?
It's who gives a shit. You get extra casts, and you get the aspect of Poseidon, and you get the one where when the cast dislodges, it does a lot of damage. And it's like what you are doing now is cast, recall, does a shitload of damage, and then you just keep casting, and then you get something like this is how it works with the synergies, and then you get something like the Artemis cast that just is a giant crit, and then it's just like, goodbye, bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad. Bye. This is your brother's weapon. Sorry about it.
Oh, there's also a gun is the other thing.
Yeah, gun is fun. I like gun.
Gun is all right. It's not my favorite.
Except all we can agree on is that shield sucks ass.
Shield is terrible. I've beaten the game with every weapon except I never beat it with shields. And it was funny because and no disrespect to shield you people. Like I think when I played it I was like, "Ooh, this is the good survivable weapon for me because it gives you a shield," but then it's like after a point I just felt like it doesn't give you enough good stuff to outweigh the bad stuff for me.
It's more reliant on the boons you get than other weapons, I think.
Yeah. And I feel like it's definitely a good weapon. It's just I stopped being good at using it.
Yeah, that's valid.
I just like to hit people.
Yeah. What's your favorite god? What are your favorite boons?
Like I said, I have not played this game in a very long time. But generally what I really liked, what my game was always to get as much passive damage as possible. It's because Hades, I say a game is good when it's got good poison. Like Monster Hunter has good poison,
Oh, it sure does.
and Hades has fucking great poison. So Dionysus or Ares, or also just like I really dig any and the Artemis ability that just sends extra little arrows out with every
When you
attack.
combine that with the homing bow, it's over.
It's just like it's like you're getting a second weapon to use. I always found that like when I was early on in the game, I was always going for Athena. And then I stopped.
Athena's dash is also game breaking.
Athena, yeah, that's the thing, is that Divine Dash is like such a broken ability, but then you get to that point where you tell yourself, I don't need Divine Dash anymore. And then you realize that you have all these good abilities, like, oh fuck, Ares's dash is really
blade
good.
Vortexes everywhere.
When you just dropping little blades all over the place. Oh man,
I love Dionysus probably has my favorite boons, just because like his is like the poison one. It's like the cloud of festive fog that just gives everyone hangover. They just take damage and like you just stack like, oh my god, his cast is so fucking fun.
His cast is good. And like I said, Ares is good because that one is like big damage, but it's slow. And then Dionysus is like little damage consistently. But Ares is like big hits. But the cool thing about Ares is that you can stack them, if I remember correctly. So if you can lay on the damage, it's basically like doing a big swing. But yeah, just like a little tiny bits over and over again. But that's the thing, is it's hard for me to say which one I like the most because they're all fun. Like Aphrodite is one that you kind of grows on you because it's boring, but also very good. And the damage that you get from Aphrodite is ridiculous, but it's also like less flashy and less interesting. But man, it's just making me. I don't know if I'm gonna reinstall Hades and play more, but oh my god, it's such a fun game.
It's fun. We've already talked about our main man Darren Korb. Listen to our Pyre episode if you want to hear his whole deal.
Darren Korb know how to write good music is the thing.
It's one thing that struck me that like really kind of showed how just good of a creative he is. No Clip has this really, really good documentary on the making of Hades. I think it's called Developing Hell. And it's like a joke. It's fun. This one's for the gamers. It's like a 5 or 6 episode series by Danny O'Dwyer and No Clip on the making of Hades. And there's this one shot where Darren Korb he finishes like recording part of a song on the bouzouki or whatever it is, and then just walks to the next booth over and then starts recording Zagreus lines. Like he's just like in the zone, and you're like, damn, this guy just knows what to do.
I learned a thing about Darren Korb that blew my fucking mind, which was those really good videos where they talk about where the devs watch the speed run. I think IGN does them. They said that Darren Korb held the speed run record for Hades within Supergiant.
Yeah,
which is just
he's
like
gamer.
He's like what the fuck? Like how is one person so good at so many things? But yeah, I mean we've talked about Darren Korb's music before. I feel like this just has his fingerprints all over it. Like it's so obviously it has his sound, like the big heavy drum beats and like twangy guitar, which is just all over the place and in every one of his games, I feel like. But this one, it has that distinctive like Mediterranean vibe to it because it's set in ancient Greece.
Oh yeah, the main instrument here. Well, there's 2 main instruments. There's one that like sort of called the bouzouki, I think it's pronounced. It is a long-necked lute of Greece, and that's like the main twangy instrument in this.
And then much more interestingly,
Scooby-Doo.
It's got a theremin, and I fucking love it. Like, listen, it's so good that this game, because what I always thought was that it's like there's 2 things about Hades. It's ancient Greece, and that's the bouzouki, and then it's like it's set in the underworld, and that's what the theremin is, like the kind of spooky, chthonic side of things. And oh my god, and it is prevalent throughout the entire game. It's like all over the place. It's amazing.
It's so good.
Should we start picking things?
I think we should start picking things, Jordan.
It's been so long, I don't remember whose turn it is to start.
It is my turn because last episode was our game of the year, and you went first on that. Okay. Hades nuts. Let's see. What do we got here?
Hades nuts.
I'm gonna go with an area theme first.
Oh.
Which is like, I guess, you know, from an objective standpoint, probably what you listen to the most during your runs, because boss themes are going to be maybe a bit shorter overall.
Yeah, and the area themes are long enough to sustain like the whole run through. So they're generally like 9-ish minutes long, 7 or 8 or 9. Yeah.
The soundtrack is great. Just go on YouTube or Spotify and look up the soundtrack, and every song seems really long, but then you realize that it's because each song has 2 halves. There's the half when you're not fighting enemies and the half when you are fighting enemies, and you can very easily tell which half is which.
Yes, it's good. It's well done, I think.
It's well structured.
It is well structured.
Jordan, if I were to ask you which area sucks the most ass in Hades,
it's
what would you say?
Elysium 100%.
It's 100% Elysium, but the song Rage of the Myrmidons makes it a little bit more bearable. This is a Tool song.
It is a Tool song.
You're pretty good at this. What the fuck time signature is this, Jordan?
Let me figure it out. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, you mean in the combat section?
Yeah, I mean,
because right now I'm listening to it and it's 4/4. But if I go to
yes, skip halfway through and then just try and parse it, because I sure can't.
Oh man, I can't figure it out. If you give me some time on my own, I'll figure it out. Because there is some good odd time shit in here, which I really enjoy.
But this is just like, it's very steady. You get this really nice and the drums are just like going totally apeshit. Like it's very sort of standard. I feel like the theremin in this is like
it's a little
very
bit
subdued.
Sexy. Yeah.
But it's just like it's a good area theme. It makes it kind of, you know, you're fighting in Elysium, you're fighting like the souls of like glorified warriors essentially. And I feel like it feels sort of dire and intense enough to kind of capture that pretty well, I'd say.
I think so too.
God, Elysium just fucking fuck that place.
Yeah, Elysium is definitely
terrible area.
It's funny because Asphodel is definitely like the most like, it's the part of the game that's supposed to kind of wear you down a bit, in terms of like the passive fire and all that shit. But then you get to Elysium and it's just like fuck you. Elysium
it's like
definitely
we have enemies
feels
who
like
can
those chariots and the little flaming wheels or whatever they're called.
Like, the chariots are fine. It's the fucking snipers and the butterflies that are the worst.
I actually don't have as much. It was always the chariots to me that gave me the biggest hard time. Well, God, may I pick another one?
Please, yeah. I mean, again, like, we really don't have much to say about the songs themselves because, like we said earlier, the gameplay is like the number one focus of Hades. The songs just are good background pieces to them.
Well, that's actually okay. So it's funny that you say, you know, Rage of the Myrmidons is your favorite area theme, because the one that I always like, the best songs in the games are the ones that you don't even need to listen to them to remember how they go. And the one that I always think of that isn't a boss theme is another one that plays in Elysium. And I couldn't tell you where it actually plays, but I love the Exalted. and it's specifically, first of all, this is a very theremin heavy song.
Yes.
But it's
It's also an Elysium
specifically
track.
the part where it goes like this.
Yeah.
It's just so catchy. It gets you kind of moving around. It's really fun. It doesn't stay in one place. It's very rhythmic and plotting. I love the percussion in the background is just this kind of steady like tambourine and I don't know, some kind of drum of some kind.
It's very steady. It goes ba 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 ba.
I like it
going.
because this game has a lot of like hard rock in it, like almost bordering on like heavy metal or something. But for this area, I really just like this. It feels very, once again, Mediterranean to me, which is a vibe that persists throughout the whole game. But I just love this like Mediterranean music, and also there's a theremin. It's just very good, and this one I think exemplifies that the most. Just so catchy. I love this song. It made my trek through Elysium a little bit less miserable.
Yeah, and that's no small feat.
It is.
This is definitely one of the main sort of melodies that is in my head too. Like that one little arpeggio that you said earlier is like that's there in my head.
But there is. I should say that there is a rockin' in part of it, and the theremin goes up an octave as the guitar joins. So good. That's the thing. It's just it's amazing. I guess this, I can't remember. I haven't played Hades since so long. Is it a situation where there's two versions of each song and they just fade them in when you go into combat and then fade it back out? Because I genuinely can't remember if it's that or if it hard stops when you get to the end of a combat sequence and then it like.
I don't remember because I know like when a mini boss happens, it plays the really fucking heavy version of it.
Because I feel like it must be that. It must be that the boss music, because every level is there are only a few rooms in each floor or in each area that aren't combat. So maybe it's a boss theme. I don't know. I'll have to go back and play it
because there's like the mini bosses in every area.
Yeah.
So there would be like the harder version of every sound. Regardless, I mean the whole soundtrack's worth listening to. It's fucking great. It gets you going.
Good. Really is so fucking good. Max, what do you got next for your next pick?
Okay, Jordan, put yourself in these shoes. You're escaping hell to find your mom.
I can't put myself in shoes that aren't being worn. Nice try.
That's true. Yeah, put your spicy hot feet on the ground.
Set your feet on fire.
What do you think is the most awkward person to run into while you're escaping hell?
It's your funny ex-girlfriend.
What if you had to fight your funny ex-girlfriend and she had a whip and holy moly, Scourge the Furies. Good lord.
Good Lord of the Rings, folks.
First of all, I don't know anyone who ever was able to beat Meg on the first try.
If you can beat Meg on the first try, you are a god gamer. But the fun, I mean, once again, it's just like, all you have to know is like how to get your good boons and like what you need to, like, it's not even a matter of health really, it's just knowing how to deal with her. Before we move on, Max, which of the three Furies is your favorite?
Which is my favorite, or which is
your favorite to fight?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna say Tisiphone.
It's Tisiphone to me because if you have the right boons, when she gets really close, like when the room gets really small, that's like the thing you want to happen because
it's like I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Exactly.
I still don't know to this day what the fuck triggers Electo's rage.
I don't either. It makes no sense. It's just like she just gets mad at you.
God.
Like, what's her
I guess that's how anger works, I suppose.
Guess so, yeah.
But this song, it's very bouzouki heavy. Like you guys like, it's a nice sort of driving beat. So when you finally do get to the boss part, like, the drums start off in halftime at first, and then they'll pick up, like, you know, a couple seconds into the fight, and that's when it really starts going. Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, I love starting out in halftime, so you only have a place, you only can go more intense from where you started is good.
Yeah. Speaking more of the gameplay, I also just love how this is when the game, like, the Hydra changes its gameplay because it spawns different heads, and its main head can do different abilities depending on when you fight it. But like the fact that the game is like, all right, you're used to fighting Meg, now fight her sisters, and you have to learn entirely new patterns, and you don't know who it's gonna be, to the point where like Zagreus will guess who you're gonna fight each time he enters the boss room in Tartarus. Is so funny.
Yeah, it is funny when it's just like, I don't know. Who's it gonna be? But
and then when it's all three, you're like, fuck.
Do you ever actually? Because is that extreme measures only? Because I know that when you fight, like, they will have others show up. But do you ever actually have to do a full on boss fight against all three of them at the same time, or is it only just
no?
Like, okay.
Honestly, though, the extreme measures fight is the easiest version of it.
Yeah.
Because I think what they did, if I remember right, I didn't have any problem whenever I would fight them on extreme measures. I think just because they might give them less health because there's like more shit that they throw at you. Mm-hmm. But like by the point you're using extreme measures, you know their patterns well. So when they lay all three patterns together, it's like you can still like, you know, dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge through whatever the fuck they throw at you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's a really good fight. It's a fun introductory fight. I like that they each have similar but different abilities. I like that their characters, and it's like the awkwardness of seeing Meg around the House of Hades afterwards is just like,
it's incredibly funny that she hangs out there. I really wish that the others showed up in the House of Hades. I mean, maybe they do every once in a while, but I only ever remember seeing Meg.
No, it's only Meg.
It's only Meg. Ah, man, they should bring the other ones in. They're so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't think Tisiphone would really enjoy hanging out there just yelling,
murder, 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 murder.
Alas.
Sad.
All right, Jordan, let's get that second pick.
It's Miles Edgeworth. Oh no, he's in the game.
Oh no!
They brought him in. They brought Miles Edgeworth in the video game. Can you believe it? What if there is the Grim Reaper, but he was hot? Is the question that I have to ask you. How would that make you feel? What if the Grim Reaper was also your boyfriend? And what if he showed up, and every time he showed up, you just absolutely embarrassed him because it's almost impossible to lose his funny challenge?
I know.
Have you ever lost his funny challenge?
Hell no.
There's a special thing that happens if you die during his funny challenge, which is like even more embarrassing. Anyways, this is Last Words. Music. If you haven't played the game, Than is the Greek god of death, and he's basically the Grim Reaper. Hades is the god of the dead, but Thanatos is like he's the one who like takes your soul
he's the
away.
one who yoinks you away.
I love it because I just love Greek mythology and the way the game does it of like Hypnos and Thanatos are brothers. It's like sleep and death. Also, while I'm here talking about Hypnos, I love Hypnos. He's my favorite character, and I love that he's got a built-in sleepy time eye mask, and his cape turns into a comfy chair for him to sleep on.
he's a sleepy
best
guy.
Character. I fucking love Hypnos. He's just a sleepy guy. Definitely at the top of my list of characters I would love to cosplay. Just a sleepy guy. Anyways,
that would be so fun.
Anyways, so Thanatos shows up and he basically says, Zagreus, I'm your boyfriend, and let's have a fun little challenge. Who can do my job better, you or me? And then this plays, and it's just like a little timed who can kill the most enemies challenge. And I like just the kind of musical, the spread of what you're hearing in this fight, or in this music. There's like these jingly little like music box thing, kind of a creepy, ghostly. Of course, the theremin is playing over it as well, which is especially appropriate for the Grim Reaper.
It's very
song.
theremin heavy in
very
the early
theremin
part.
heavy. But as the rhythm picks up, what you start to hear are these like big, like beefy, like tolling bells, which is just very nice. I think it's very charming, and also sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's just I love it. I like, because I don't think you ever see Thanatos until you defeat Hades the first time.
I think you're right. I think he shows up after the first W.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it's nice. It's like every time a Thanatos dream shows up, it's a nice break, because when you beat his challenge, you get a centaur heart, so it's just free real estate for you.
Yeah, exactly. And also depending on what abilities you have, like for example, if you're me and you use healing cutter, it's like, ooh, yum yum yum.
Yum.
Give me some health, free health, please.
I also love his keepsake item.
What does his keepsake do?
The pierced butterfly. It's the one that you get like
yes.
a 1%.
Yes,
it is like the only item to use once you get good at the game.
You put it on at the beginning, and then the more it's just like, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Mm-hmm. If you clear a room without taking damage, you just get a permanent 1% or 1.5% or 2% damage bonus. It's fucking busted.
It's so good.
Like if you have a ranged weapon, that's it. That's your run. You win. Congratulations.
I love anything that is like the saddest thing about Pierced Butterfly. Well, that's the thing. I like Hades because it gives you a lot of like, when you start playing, because Hades is not easy. It's a hard game. But the game offers a lot of help to you throughout your first, like, I don't know. I mean, throughout the whole game. Like, by the end, by the first time you get to Dad, you can have up to 4 extra lives. So, well, you can die up to 4 times, right? Because you can get 3 from your buying them, and then you can get the skellies. So you have up to 4. So for me, it was always like when I started playing, like every death was like, fuck, this is really no good. And I need my what are they, death defied or denials or whatever.
Death defy.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, well, I'll put the skelly tooth on, and then I have that. But then there's that special moment when you say, I don't need this tooth. And then you get to take it off, and then you put on the other keepsakes, and now you can have more fun. It's like, it's the game only as you become better at it and you start kind of taking the training wheels off, I guess, is a way to, maybe that's a bit condescending, because some people, it's accessibility. Some people need it. But like, as you improve and you find that you don't need those helps anymore, you then realize you have even more room to grow and build and specialize. And it's like, oh, do I want to put on Pierced Butterfly and really go for those damageless rooms? Or do I want to go for a Chaos boon? Chaos can give you some really good stuff. Like, Chaos can give you some great cast. Like, doesn't Chaos give you an extra cast for one of them?
It might.
Chaos is so cool. I love that. I will say that sometimes Chaos can fuck your run up real bad, which is no good.
It's a risk and reward.
It is risk and reward. And I just, those things, you don't have to do them. And it's just, it serves to make the game more fun and more rewarding as you play. And things like the heat system, or the where you can make the game harder as you go. Which doesn't necessarily contribute to the like specializing your build aspect of it, but it does just give you more stuff to entertain yourself with. Hades is just a game that is so deep in terms of how much you can squeeze out of customizing your build. So that's funny. I like the funny Grim Reaper boy.
He's funny. He's Miles Edgeworth. We love him.
He does look a lot like Miles Edgeworth.
All right, third pick. All right, Jordan, let's not beat around the bush.
Biggin though.
Let's not beat around the bush, Jordan.
Yeah, let's see the big one. Yeah.
Let's fight Dad.
And let's listen to the main theme of the video game.
It's great. Like, love that shit. It's like you hear it, and it's a little bit harder, it's a little bit heavier, and it's like, you know, like this like slow plodding track as you fight Dad. Right before, like, it's like this nice snowy area because you're like almost in like
that
itself.
Dad fight is just like, you know, in a game, you know, my favorite thing ever, and I've talked about this before. My favorite thing in a video game is when you fight a character who is basically your character. And it's not necessarily like that with Hades because he has extra tricks up his sleeve, but it's like thematically and also in little, like, he has a cast, and he also he turns invisible, and the way you find him is by his spicy footprints. Like,
yeah, you look at his little toes.
You gotta look at his little feetsies. But I just, and which is also, if you played Dark Souls, it gives you flashbacks to the other Dark Souls invisible foot-based boss fight. Which is Priscilla. But yes, like, this song is prevalent through the whole game. It plays at the starting menu. It shows up a couple other times in just like,
it's like the main light
as a
motif,
motif, yeah. But then it's like, of course this is the final boss music.
Yeah,
it's so satisfying when you realize it. I also, something, just little things. The part where the theremin just takes this half step, it just goes up and down. So fucking good. Oh my god. And then
you beat your dad and you beat the game, right?
You beat your dad and you beat the game, and if you're me, you have a fucking crisis where you say, I'm never gonna beat the game, because guess what? Spoilers, Dad has a second phase.
Where do you think you got Death Defy from? And then the real music track begins, and holy fuck.
It's like the drums are faster, the guitar is just shredding. It's just, oh my god.
Just like,
see, if you ask
this
me,
is the
actually,
fight that like
this phase
brings
is
all the adrenaline out of your body.
But it's actually a little bit easier, if you ask me, than the other one, because he doesn't summon enemies, and also he has the laser ability where you can actually just go in.
The laser's so easy.
I love the laser, but it's good.
Just hide behind a rock.
No, you go into the lasers, Max. You go into the lasers and you kick his ass while he's lasering you. But yes, this is just like, when you get to this phase and this music is going and you're like almost shaking from, like, you are so close. This is the last thing the game is gonna make you do before you get that final most satisfying win of your life. Like, oh my god, beating Hades for the first time is like, I think I was actually streaming it when I did it, and it was just like, I felt so good. It's just such a good
The biggest
moment.
wave of relief possible, yeah.
You're like, because, and the best thing is, and I love this about Hades, the first time you beat the game, or you get to the end, it's like, you have told yourself that you can do it, and now you want to tell yourself, I'm going to do it so good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to
so
fucking blaze through this game. And that's, I always think that
you gotta beat Hades 10 times to actually get credits.
You do. And it's not so hard. I think I was somewhere in the 20s when I beat Hades my first try. It was like, I think it was like 24 runs when I first got through the game all the way. Some people, some sickos managed to do it in like 10 or 15.
I'm sickos. I think I took it on my 11th or 12th.
Deranged. It seems impossible to me.
I do want to give a shout out. This isn't really a track to talk separately about. Have you heard the Unseen ones, Jordan?
Yeah, the Extreme Measures Hades. I heard it for the first time today when I was preparing for this. It's like it reminds me of Dynasty Warriors music.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like, this is the secret third phase that you fight when Extreme Measures is active, and it is literally just the second phase music, but it's just a guitar solo over the entire thing.
I like a guitar. It's like a guitar solo with like chords or whatever. I don't know how that works. I don't know how to play guitar. It's good though.
Just disclaimer: don't listen to this when you're driving, because you will go over the speed limit. Oh god, it's so fucking
God
good.
of the Dead is like unpunchable. It's so good.
Yeah, no, fucking best to ever do it.
Yeah, holy shit.
What's that third pick though, Jordan?
Let me think. What do I want to pick for my third pick? Because I feel part of me is like, oh, we already got it. Like we're good. Okay, well, you know what? I'll pick. So you beat the game 10 times.
Yeah.
And then you get to the credits, and you know,
Yeah.
I believe this is the credits music, but you know,
It
sometimes you just need a duet between Darren Korb and Ashley Barrett to be good in your game. And the good thing that I have to give this track to is that it's not bound together, so it doesn't make me cry every time I hear it. So I'm like able to enjoy the music and not like have to pull over on the side of the road because I just can't take it. So this one's called "In the Blood." I like when a game music. Oh, same slap for God of the Dead, by the way. I forgot
Hell
to
yeah.
say. The thing I like about this song, not as I mean, kind of as a joke, but also I just like how clearly the lyrically is just telling you the themes of the game.
Yeah.
It's just like the title of the song, and the lyrics are just like about the game's themes and story.
Yeah.
It
really is just looking into the cameras. This is what the game's about.
It's like I'm trying to think of another example of. It's like if in Metal Gear Solid 5, the last song, it was just like, what are the fucking themes of that game even? Something about language,
Lord of the Flies,
and revenge, and Lord of the Flies in 1984. I would love to. The challenge mode. Write a song that explains the themes of yeah.
I like that. It's very like, it almost sounds sinister for an end credits music.
Well, I mean,
like,
you know, it's Hades and his bride. Zagreus' hot mom is coming back.
I just like how bombastic it is too. You get these really nice horns. You know what it reminds me a lot of?
What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of the Metallica album they did with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra.
You know, I've never heard that, Max.
Yeah, it's called S&M. It's a funny joke, but like it's very, very similar. The way that like you get like, you know, this heavy metal guitar with like the toot toots of an orchestra behind it. It's nice.
And the leitmotif is in there, like lyrically,
yeah.
It's good, and even like, one sec, I have to go take care of a spider.
Ah, Piter.
I'll try my very best not to kill it in your honor, Max. Max, you'd love to hear what I just did.
What happened?
Well, there's a tiny little spider, and I was going up and down the web, just having a great time. So I put the spider in a cup, and I just kind of gave the web a little karate chop. And I took the spider outside.
Hell yeah.
Why is it that I like don't mind spiders so bad, but I can't stand insects? How did that extra set of legs not like make it okay?
Oh, that's where the love is stored.
Love is stored in the legs. Love is stored,
love
in,
is
the
stored in the pedipalps.
Yeah. Okay, so spider diversion over. Yeah, it's like, hey, guess what? I hope that you don't like the concept of like found family, or their family doesn't define who you are, or like you because this song is basically about how it is. So bad news for you if you don't like that.
Yeah.
Can I just say while we're talking about In the Blood and like the concept of the family and Hades and Persephone, I fucking love the fact that Zagreus' design is a fusion between
Hades, he has the one green eye and the one evil red eye.
And like when you meet Persephone for the first time and she's got your hair, I love that. She's got the spiky
so
Zagreus hair. So good.
God. So good.
Good shit. Also,
right,
here's something that a friend of the show, Giga, told me. Do you know the reason that Hades has he's got like all those gems on his belt is because Hades is also the Underworld is like in within the earth, that Hades is also the god of like precious metals and gems.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good touch.
That's also where the term plutocracy comes from.
Oh, because he's Pluto. That's right.
Yeah, they should make Supergiant should make a second game that's just Hades, but they just change the names to all of the Roman gods. And can I say, where there's some missing Greek gods, some interesting omissions. There's no Apollo, which is fine.
Right.
No one needs Apollo. Hera, not there. Also canceled.
Yeah, again, I don't know how they could incorporate Hera.
Yeah, canceled. I know Hephaestus is like in the game because of the hammers. No, that's the Daedalus.
No, it's Daedalus hammer, not Hephaestus.
Yeah, Hephaestus isn't in the game. Where is he?
I remember people speculated that if they ever did DLC, it would be Apollo because there's not like a fire boon type that they have.
Yeah. What I was thinking, just because it's fun to make up video games that will never exist, is that they would make a DLC where you have to go up to Olympus and like fight your way up Mount Olympus, like the opposite, instead of like ascending up to Olympus and fight like whatever's on the way there, and that game would have the remaining gods in it as their boons. So it'd be like Apollo and Hera and Hephaestus, and that would be a good idea. And then they could have all kinds of extra they could have all kinds of fun characters. They could have Icarus in there, and they could put let's see, they could put, I was gonna say, Patroclus and Achilles are in the game. They could put all kinds of characters in there. Be fun.
They could put Kratos in the game.
They could put you could have Prometheus up on his mountain, and you gotta fight a big eagle as the boss. Basically, what I'm saying is that they could and should make. That's the thing with indies though, is that when you have a small team and you spend so fucking long making a game, and then you put the game out, you probably don't want to work on more of the game. You probably want to make a new game.
Yeah,
it's like how I want is for Lucas Pope to make another boat and with another mystery on it that I can solve.
Yeah,
it's like what I want more than anything in the world is just Obra Dinn 2 or Outer Wilds.
It sounds like you just want the Men in Black memory eraser.
I mean, yeah, that's really what I think. Game devs need to work together and create a device that'll erase your memories, and then I'm sure that a device that can erase people's memories would never be used for anything other than letting you play
certainly not.
Play good indie games a second time fresh. Because all like Max, if you could replay any game from scratch without any memories of it for the first time again.
Oh god.
Obra Dinn for me. And Outer Wilds 2 as well. Those are the big ones. I wish I could play Obra Dinn again for the first time. I want to
play Bloodborne again for the first time.
Fuck yeah. I just
like not knowing what kind of creepy crawly fucker is going to show up next.
There's just some games that you get one. It's like as much as I don't remember every single person and fate on Obra Dinn, I know enough things and I know enough information
that you can't replay. It's not the same.
It would just not work. It's like same with like Portal. I like always, even if you don't remember each individual puzzle, it's still in there somewhere in your brain. You can't truly forget everything. So it's like, the solution you've already seen, so it's not as fun or satisfying on your second time. But I guess that's what makes games special, is that like you do only get one first go. Yeah. And some games like Hades are made to be played a million times and be just as fun the 50th run than the first run. Hades good.
I agree.
Hades good though.
Good game. Jordan, do you have any Ani Menchi?
I've got one Ani Menchi.
Before we get down to brass tacks.
One Ani Menchi.
What you got?
It's called On the Coast. And here's the reasons I
like it. Similar slap.
Because first of all, it's the song that plays immediately after beating your papa.
Yes.
And what I like about it is that it is just a moment of like peace and quiet for the first time in the game. I love that you're out of the underworld. I believe it's sunrise if I remember correctly. Yes. So it's just like gently like crescendoing in. It just gives you this really peaceful like moment to breathe. You can do a little fishing, and Zagreus will catch like a trout, and it'll be like, what the fuck is this crazy fucking thing?
I love the fucking adrenaline rush of like, I can't fuck up catching the surface fish. I made it so far.
I can only do this once every 30 minutes at least. And yeah, it's just it's a song. And also the music, whatever that like woodwind is, I'm sure it's another like Mediterranean Greek woodwind type deal.
Yeah, I couldn't. I tried to find it. It's not a pan flute, but like I looked Greek flute.
It kind of reminds you of like an oboe or something, like some kind of reed.
Whatever it is, it's really good.
It's really beautiful,
nice, like,
and it's also
mysterious.
Only heard in this one song, and it just it has this, because this is what I love, is like this is the most kind of human part of the game. You're out of the underworld. You're not in the realm of the gods anymore. And because of that, this is kind of the most foreign sounding part of it all, because it's like, this is something that you haven't been hearing. It sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like something out of a movie or something. It's really nice. It's very beautiful.
It's really good.
Because
you still get the bouzouki because you're still in Greece, but there's no theremin because you're not underground anymore.
No, it just sounds like normal music. This one's normal.
Describe it. This one's normal. Darren Korb was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a normal one.
Do a normal one. You got any other Animenchis?
Yeah, I got two. One is Final Expense.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, is it the regular one or is it the funny one?
It's the regular one. I haven't fought Karen because I'm a coward.
I fought Karen and I beat him on my first try, and it's my biggest gaming moment. And I didn't even know it was coming either. Is the other thing, is that I just
you just wanted to steal his funny clothes.
I was like, ooh, what does this do? And then I got into the boss fight and I beat him, and then I heard people say that it's like really fucking hard and scary, and I was like, it is? To be fair, I had a good build when I did it. It was like a build that was good for fighting. Hey, he gets a bit mad, kind of makes me feel like maybe he is a bit of a Karen.
Yeah. I like him. I like that isn't he also
voiced by Darren Korb?
No, Skelly is voiced by Darren Korb.
Right.
Isn't he like Orpheus and not Orpheus? Isn't he Hypnos and Thanatos' father?
Yes.
That's so fucking funny.
Karen is a wonderful character. I fucking love him. He's so funny.
I like that his voice lines are just.
But you can give him gifts and make him your best friend.
It's really quite sweet.
But I do like
my other Animenchi.
I want to talk a little bit more about Final Expense because it's one of those, like, sometimes the first piece of feedback you get is the music, and it communicates something to you. So when you come through the next level and this song is playing, it's like your time to take a deep breath and say,
yeah,
it's good. Nothing, no fighting here.
You're just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're like, okay, we've got a peaceful level. This is a good place to eat like a gyro with fries combo.
Yeah.
I love that it comes with a side of fries. It's so funny.
You gotta
do a little shopping and just have a bit of a break. I like that a lot. It's like kind of a freebie.
Yeah. And my other Animenchi is The King and the Bull.
Ooh.
This plays during the Despicable boss fight.
What 30 seconds of this one should I play?
This is just Doom.
It is Doom.
This is just Doom E1 M1.
It really is. This fight is insane. Also, a special shout out to the Shade that Zagreus is.
Yeah,
I fucking love it.
This one's for you, my good Shade. It's so good. He's my biggest fan.
Yeah, that guitar though. It really does sound like it. This fight is really a lot.
Hey, fuck that. Fight fucking sucks.
No, it's a good fight.
Hard.
No, it's a hard fight,
it's
a good fight. I also love when you fight the Minotaur the first time and you're like... See, you always want to fight the Minotaur first because it means he'll whittle away a little bit of his health. But, man, this fight really gives you a run for your money.
This goes back to the principle of it's fun to fight a guy who's the same as you because he also has one of the gods' calls that you don't have. And like he'll use that in the second phase, Asterius will, or Theseus will. It's just so funny that like it's you're getting your own stuff used against you. Have fun.
I love when games make you have to get a taste your own medicine. I love when that happens. It's my favorite. Man, it's so good pick, Max. Good pick.
Good.
Hard fight though.
Hard fight, good pick. Hard game, fun game, good game. Hades
great
nuts.
game.
So that's our 6.
So should we pick God of the Dead now, or should we just should we pretend that we're gonna?
Let's. Okay, we have Rage of the Myrmidons.
We
have the Exalted. Scourge of the Furies, Last Words.
God
of the Dead, In the Blood. Whatever, Jordan, give us
It's
a
really
countdown.
funny,
We
by
know
the
what's
way.
gonna
Sorry,
happen.
people are going to be really mad at us if we don't talk about Good Riddance. So all I can say is something unpredictable. In the end, it's right. Hey, Good Riddance is fucking good. It wasn't in my top. It isn't in my top ones because I don't hear it. You don't hear it that much.
I think you only ever hear it once you reunite Orpheus and
I never did
Eurydice.
it. I didn't figure. I didn't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I like them both.
okay.
I like Orpheus. I love Orpheus. I love Orpheus's. Sorry, we'll put this in as an honorable mention, like a last under the radar, good honorable mention, because the song is really, really beautiful and really good, and I love that Orpheus is like Darren Korb singing in a very, very high falsetto. It's just very pretty.
Yeah.
But sorry, folks, I'm a pirate head, and the Darren Korb Ashley Barrett duet that I fucking love is not in this game. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. We have our 6. I feel like I know where it's gonna go, but we'll do it out of
Out of respect,
for the game already. Max 1, 2, 3. God of the Dead.
God of the Dead.
Oh, it's just.
Come on.
It's like top boss fight music to me. And I just love, when a game has a good leitmotif, this one has a good one, and it's just there, and then you get to the end, and you're like, of course, this was what it was always going to be. You gotta fight. It's just so obvious. And it's like, even before you beat the game, you know what's coming. You know what you've got to do. You know where it's going to go.
You know it.
So good. Fuck, that's a good song.
So good.
This is our longest, I think this is our longest winner at 9 minutes long. I don't think any song has ever been that long that we've picked for the show.
Well, I would say it's earned it.
Yeah.
Shall we go to Twitter, Jordan?
Y'all have engaged with us a little too hard this week, but we will answer everyone's questions. I think people went a little bit rabid for Hades.
It's because it's a good game.
You posted it, and then I checked my notifications, and I had
it blew
I had
up.
like 25. It was like, oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We've got 11 comments here.
Let's go off.
Here's one from friend of the show, Joe Bulldozer, at the tallest Jew on Twitter, who says, I didn't know what it was before the game, but his choice of the Turkish baglama works so well with the Mediterranean metal genre. God, that's a good way to describe it. It is Mediterranean metal.
It
also,
really
Good
is.
Riddance is so good. Love the way Orpheus and Eurydice tracks work on their own, but then harmonize together. Harmonize when together.
It's like what happened with Bastion.
So fucking
Build that wall.
Build that wall, though. It's just like...
Maybe it's a baglama, not a bazooki that he uses.
It's a bazooka when you use the big
Bazooka.
gun. Man, yeah, Good Riddance is really good. Don't get me wrong. People are going to get mad at us, Max. And you know what?
It's okay.
Fucking
They always
bring
do.
it.
Yeah, we're right.
Yeah.
It's our Discord role.
Friend of the show, Stephanie at Age of Oddish, listened to Twink's Awakening, says, the Furies have got to be my absolute faves. For the Olympian gods, Artemis gets overall fave, and Ares gets the I hate you but I love your boons award, shield for favorite weapon. That is really it. It's like Hades or Ares is the Republican uncle that you hate, but also he has a lot of money and he gives you a fucking good birthday present every year.
Yeah.
He gives you like $100 Visa gift card, and you're like, I fucking hate you, but also thank you for the money.
I'll take this.
I'm gonna spend it on things that you wouldn't appreciate me buying.
Yeah. The shield being Steph's favorite weapon is like just a testament to how good the game is. That like I feel like everyone has a different favorite.
Everyone has a different favorite.
Different play styles for everyone.
Different play styles for everyone, and like the game is just endlessly. You're just always getting new things out of it. Every time you play, you learn something new. And it's just so good. It's so replayable. Here's one from Anosmodius at Der Hornmeister, who says, something about Hades' soundtrack reminds me viscerally of the music from Age of Mythology, but I don't know enough about music to pinpoint what it is. You can't by any chance lend me a hand? Side note, my favorite weapon is the Chiron bow, magnet gauntlets, and all the guns. Magnet gauntlets are so good. I haven't played Age of Mythology, but I would have to assume that it's that like Mediterranean vibe, that kind of like
it's the baglama or the bazooki,
the instruments, as well as that like that specific scale that they're playing in, or that specific kind of like minor key, like that like it's probably what it is. But I haven't played that game, so I can't tell you for sure. I'll tell you something, Max. One of my favorite games of my childhood, speaking of video games with the theme of ancient Greece, was Black and White 2, which, have you ever played? It's a Lionhead god game where you're literally a god, a Greek god, and you get a build.
Oh, I'm already out.
Huh?
You said Lionhead, and I'm just,
wait, but
can't do it.
But it's got toilet humor, Max.
Okay, I'm back in.
And you can have a funny pet, and your pet can be a big cow that poops on people if you let it. And you can you can encourage the cow to take a shit on people if you want them.
Jordan?
But I don't know. I thought it was a very like appealing city builder game, and there was like there's just a lot to like about it. And the funniest thing about it is it is fucking impossible to play in 2022.
Yeah.
You cannot play this game. I saw Germa streaming it, and I was like, how? How can you stream this game? How can you even get it to boot up?
To be fair, Germa streaming something is not really a benchmark for anything.
No, I'm saying, like, how do you get that game to run? I tried so hard. I tried for like an hour to find a way to play that game, and I thought I was so close to getting it to boot up, and then it just didn't. So if anyone knows how to get Black and White 2 running on your computer, please let me know. It's just childhood favorite. I don't even think it's probably that fun, but I just remember it very fondly.
It's nostalgia.
Here's one from at Pagliacci Proto J, the number one Zoc enjoyer, Titan coloration despiser. Sorry to call you out on the podcast. I just feel like I have to. I have yet to beat a run, but I think from what I played, the spear is my favorite weapon. Favorite god is tough, but I think Athena or Artemis are the ones I remember appreciating the most. Athena's your friend.
Athena's your friend. Artemis is great for like super aggro play.
You know what? I'll say the god that I use the least is probably Hermes, and that's no disrespect to Hermes, my main man. I just never used his boon.
It's just that he can't up your damage.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Like it always feels like good boons, but just not the boons I want or the boons I need.
Yeah, I'll take him if I have nothing else. But it's like with Monster Hunter, you know. It's like you can run full evasion, or you can just like get good at dodging already, and then
I'm sure you can use Hermes to make an absolutely fuck busted run. I just don't know
certainly.
How to do it. Okay, here's one from Vic at Glam Blaster on Twitter who says, Patroclus isn't a god in Hades, but he is in my heart. And my favorite song is Zachary singing to himself when he fishes up a flame eater. Good joke.
Flame eater. It's good
joke.
It's very cute.
Oh, here's another one from at the tallest Jew who says, also, Fist plus Athena makes you nearly untouchable, but barreling around levels beats behind the shield like a demigod bowling ball is pretty unparalleled. God, the game feels so good to play. I agree. Here's one from at Dragon Smoocher who says, the answer for best god is obvious. And and it's a video of Poseidon going, hey there, Zagman. Or hey there, man. What does he say?
It's Dionysus going, hey there, man, Zag, nice cock.
Oh yeah, he sure is saying that. I didn't click the video.
He sure does say that.
Dionysus is the Greek god who's closest to being fully nude and somehow more nude than Aphrodite, who is completely nude.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've seen all of this man's body, even though he's not nude. He basically is.
He basically is. He's nude at heart.
He is nude at heart. Nuder than Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the least interesting of the gods. Yeah, sorry if that makes me a misogynist. At Dragon Smoocher says, my favorite weapons were probably the spear. Oh, you know what, though? Aphrodite, easiest character in any video game to cosplay. Don't even need to make any costumes.
You just dye your hair pink and you're good.
You dye your hair pink and then you're done. It's easy.
You just got to wear that birthday suit.
Everyone is born cosplaying Aphrodite. If you have a pink wig available for the newborn.
God.
My favorite weapon, and Dragon Smoocher also says, my favorite weapons were probably the spear and the fist. There are some very cool alternates for those two that gave me some crazy fun runs. Also, shout out to the extreme cheese that is the Zeus shield. Very funny. Is that the one that you like throw around and it spins around like a funny starfish?
Yeah,
I don't understand. There are people out there who are like, this weapon is so fucking broken, and I don't even understand how that works.
Everything's broken if you just get the right
I
boons.
guess so. I
That's
just
how it
don't
goes.
I've never figured out how to use that shield. Here's one from friend of the show, Dan, at Bigger Challenge. He said, I started eating pomegranates because of this game. They're very good and fill me with power whenever I eat them.
I love pomegranates.
I've never like, I mean, I've had pomegranate seeds and they're very tasty, but I've never like gone out of my way to eat a pomegranate.
It's the most like effort. The ratio of effort for like actual food eaten is like completely fucked.
Mm-hmm. But you can just buy pomegranate
it's just like
seeds.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, like I like buy a real pomegranate once and like make a whole thing of eating it, and it tastes way better than seeds would. It's just a fucking hassle to eat it.
We're getting through it. We're almost there. At Pagliacci Protege once again says Hades nuts, and
So true.
and then let's see, Earbuds Benny at Benny Earbuds on Twitter says favorite god Artemis because she gay. Favorite weapon gauntlets. Love fisting my enemies. Gotta give God
So
of the
true.
Dead extreme measures version if you haven't already heard it in the game. Yes.
It'll make you drive at 90 miles an hour.
It'll make you get pulled over, and then you'll play it for the cops. And I mean, if they were cool, they would be like, "Oh, okay, I get it." But they're also cops, so
Yeah, but
they
they're
don't
cops that are
they
not
don't
cool.
Appreciate it. So, here's one from Morgue at Haunting the Morgue on Twitter. He says, "Favorite god or god I project myself onto because the latter is almost certainly Zag himself, and the former might also be, but could also be Dionysus or Artemis IDK." I prob do the best with the bow or the spear, but I like them all at different times. And then last thing, at the tallest Jew on Twitter says, here's a simple rule of thumb. Do you want to be alone? You're Artemis. Do you compliment people on their nice cock? You're Dionysus. See, I don't associate nice cock with Dionysus. I associate it with Solid Snake. Is it Solid Snake that says it? No, it's
Nice
or no, it's the Wii Sports guy. Nice cock.
I don't know.
Have you never seen that one?
I might have.
I'm
I'm not sure.
gonna send it to you right now. Have I made this up? No, surely not. This must be.
No.
Wait.
It does remind me of the Mario Sunshine clip where Mario dies and the screen, instead of saying too bad, says too ass. Which is very funny to me.
It says you are Mr. Gay. The funniest joke that any gamer has ever come up with.
It's funny.
Well, that's it for Hades.
Yeah.
Shall we make our funny? Shall we do the thing where we say what we're doing next?
Let's do the thing, because Jordan, it's technically your turn to pick
It's
a
my
game.
turn to pick a game, and here's the game I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick no game, folks. Listen, we had this idea like a year ago and a month, and we kind of already did it one time when we gave up on talking about Ghost of Tsushima and made up our own game. But we are going to do an episode where we make up a video game. We'll get some guests on, and we will make a video game up, and by the end we will have a full pitch for nobody to make our video game because it will be funny.
Yeah.
And we are calling our episode that we'll do this every once in a while, and it's going to be called Max.
Yeah. Jordan, it's called Game Jam
It's
Session.
a good title.
It's such a good title. You fucking knocked
So
it out of the
fucking
park
funny.
with that one.
So here's what we need you to do. Call to action. But we'll put the post up. But what
Yeah.
we're gonna do is put a post on our Twitter, and you just give us like a prompt for a video game. And then
Yeah,
we'll come up with one that we really like. This is an entirely original idea that no one else has ever done. But
Yeah,
you'll like to
and
hear
we
us
can
do it
guarantee-
because we're funny and we're good.
Yeah. And
We're good. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be up at the regular time, but we got to wrangle up our guests and make sure that every schedule works out. But that's going to be our next episode. So it'll be the inaugural Game Jam session. Think of it as the Austin Powers episode, but like on purpose.
Yeah. It's like intentional.
It's like
Austin Powers.
what if we didn't get bored of the game we were supposed to be doing and then come up with a funny.
Yeah. We're skipping that step entirely.
Well, maybe
cutting out the
we
middleman.
should do it anyway. Like we'll just be like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then we'll be like, okay, Max, our
Yeah.
next game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Tremendous. Thank
That
you so
game does
much.
have okay music, but I mean, it's not memorable or notable in any way, shape, or form.
Here's the thing. Yeah, whenever we want to do a game jam session, I'll just bring a fucking first party Sony
a
game from the last
Ubisoft
5
game
years.
or a Sony game, and then we'll just be like, nope. Anyway, so
Fuck
get ready
that.
with some game ideas. It should be a lot of fun. Because me and Max are always coming up with really good ideas for video games, and then then we have to keep talking about the game that we're talking about. So this is like we're gonna quarantine them all in one episode.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's an intentional
It'll be
space
fun.
for it.
So that'll be our next
Cool.
episode, Game Jam Sessions number 1.
Number one game. Of the
And then if we can't wrangle up some guests together, then you'll see something else pop up in your feed that'll be like, oh boy, we're talking about Downwell.
I don't think that game has music.
It must have music. It has to have music. You're telling me that if you boot up Downwell, the game is silent as you play.
Okay, no, just kidding. You're right. It does have music.
Yeah, it must.
I think just because I played it on my phone usually has volume off, so I never heard the
There you
music.
go. So that'll be our next episode. Let's wrap it up. Max, where can you find you on Twitter?
Oh, I'm on Twitter at MaxyBajillion.
And what other
about you, Jordan?
shows do you do?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh boy. I have Pot of Greed, a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. We are just started season 3 of GX. No, have we? We're like halfway through season 3 of
damn.
GX, I think. I don't know. I truly don't even know anymore.
Never be over.
It honestly, they're doing like their fucking 8th Yu-Gi-Oh series now. I won't get any rest. That's on Twitter at Pot of Greed Cast. I have a Gundam show called Wild Cool
I've been
Robot
listening to
on
Wild
Twitter,
Cool Robot.
Wild
It's
Cool
very
Podcast.
good. I recommend it.
You'll be on it for 0080, right?
Something like that. I said that I would do War in the Pocket. Was what I said.
Oh yeah, that's 0080.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you'll be on it for that. And I also we just recorded the 8th episode of Nevermind the Trollocs about Amazon's Wheel of Time.
How's that?
The finale episode got us all really fucking mad, which was made it a really fun episode to record.
I just threw my
The best thing for a media creator is to talk about something that's bad.
Yeah, I mean the thing. Here's my theory: there are two things you can do. You can talk about something you really like. You can talk about something really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But what I learned from Kyle XY is that the best thing is to talk about something that you really like that becomes really bad. That way you get the best of both worlds and the pain.
And then you get some really good fan
real
fiction
good
about
fan
it.
fiction where, oh my god, Max, that fanfic fucking sucks. Speaking of which, listen to Kyle XY, a show about Kyle XY, and also we're reading some Kyle XY fanfic, which I can tell you now, folks, it won't be funny if you don't listen to every single episode, but there's only like 40, so it's definitely doable. But I'll tell you one thing, just like I think that the fanfic we read from Jurgen, it made the entire 2.5 years of that podcast worth it. That's how I feel about the Kyle XY fanfic. It is so fucking mind-melting and broken and makes me want to throw up that I just am like, wow, this whole thing was worth it for this. And you can also listen to Jurgen It, just so you can listen to the funny fanfic we read, because that was also like nothing I've ever experienced before. You can also listen to Kamurocho Radio, a Yakuza replay podcast. We're currently about... we're actually like, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through Yakuza 3 right now. Getting up to the end of it, which is kind of cool. And then we'll be on to Yakuza 4, my favorite in the series. You can find all of our episodes at slappersonlypod.com, and we are on Twitter at slappersonlypod. We also, Max, shout out to Noisepace, our podcast network.
Thank you, Matt GameCube.
And there's so many good shows on Noisepace that you can listen to. For example, you can listen to 0 to 0 about
podcasting Forbidden the Cloud
and
Recesses.
Roy's Nightmare Nera and Elementop about Elementary. And
there's Sonic
and
Shuffle.
the movie The Podcast, which I'm also going to be on at some point soon.
It's going to be... I think 2022 is going to be the year of the podcast.
It's going to be the year of the gamer. Woo!
Woohoo!
It's the year of the gamer. What before we because we didn't really talk about it on our Game of the Year episode. What games are you excited for this year, Max? Elden Ring.
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker
Elden
Saga.
Ring is coming out in like a few months, which is pretty cool. And I don't actually know if any other video games are coming out this year. Oh, Monster Hunter DLC is going to come out.
Yeah, Sunbreak's gonna come out in the summer.
Sunbreak will be pretty cool. And
Breath of the Wild 2
and God of War Ragnarok. Okay. That's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for listening. We will see you next time. Get ready with those video game ideas if you have them. And as always, what do we say at the end of the episode, Max?
Ask not for whom the track slaps.
It slaps for thee.
You died.
Bow, 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 bow. I guess I should just play that instead of, yeah.
Yeah, it fits.